Okay, back to the grove, and let's resolve some issues. Oh, the oxes are moved.
Yes, no? Check twice myself. Just to be sure.
I've got it.
We need every last copper.
Don't be breaking your back before we get to Baldur's Gate.
A scout just reported. The goblins' leadership has been decimated. We might escape this place yet. I took a collection from all of us. It isn't much, but you've earned it. It's not
you.
enough, but it's all we have.
Halsin will likely want to thank you too, Mind. He returned just a while ago. I believe he's catching up with Korga. As for us...
No armies at our heels. Amazing. We can finally leave. But perhaps we need not speak of farewells. We'll join your camp tonight to celebrate if you'll have us.
Sure.
Fine. But you're carrying it yourself.
Is that like me? Okay.
Yes, you are. Now stop squirming.
I nearly dispatched those goblins myself, but
No, you
it
didn't.
seems you managed well enough. And why wield a masterwork where a butcher's blade will do? My thanks, truly.
Uh-huh.
Near the center of the group, all right? No wandering
What's up for discussion?
One sorrow ended, the next soon to begin.
On cobbles in Baldur's Gate.
They're positive now.
What do you think of opening a cart in Baldur's Gate?
A cart? Like on the street?
Exactly. Noble types won't want a tiefling cooking for them. The common folk.
Cart sounds fun.
Seems this individual doesn't think very highly of you, but few can resist a well-timed gift. Now's your chance to offer something worthwhile.
Yeah, I don't give a rat's ass what you think. Has this guy got some money? Because before he was broke. Oh, he's got some money back. Right. You got anything good to it to have? Hmm. Ah, God damn it. Well, I can't do it that way. 292, so 300. Off that is 664 plus 8. It's 2, 2. All right. Let's go. Oh, you left an ox. Strange ox is left. Hooray!
Something's off. This creature isn't what it appears to be.
Huh. Interesting.
I did what I had to. A pity you don't see that.
I thought I had been a good teacher to you. Clearly not. You took it upon yourself to undertake the Rite of Thorns. I ought to exile you from this place. Forever. Instead, I shall listen to the explanation that you owe me.
I owe you nothing. Goblins swarmed us like roaches while you stumbled after the past. You chose to abandon us. I chose to protect us.
Silence! The rite has been ended. I will allow you to stay, but consider yourself a novice anew. You have forgotten the ways of the druids, our place in the natural order. You shall learn it all once again, right here. Backslide, and nature's fury will crush you.
As you wish, Master Halsin.
A misjudgment. One that should weigh heavily upon her. But the Grove still needs her passion. You will soon see why. But enough of that for now. I owe you my thanks. The Grove stands. Nature prevails. And again, I am in your debt. Speak to Wrath. He will reward you for your efforts. Tomorrow morning, we shall discuss what is to come. Banished.
Then banish me. When the coming army marches, there will be none to protect you.
Okay, so where do we go now? This way. This way. Down we go.
My hands on everything.
Master Halsin's past his prime. It might be time for another.
You done it. You brought Halsin back. Thank you. No, thanks is not enough. May Sylvanas bless you for all your days. I cannot imagine taking on a camp full of goblins was a simple task.
Not the first time around, no.
As am I. The grove will be whole again. And I promised you a reward, didn't I?
Yep.
Let me show you on your map where you can find the cache. Take this rune. You'll need it. Place it among the pedestals inside our library. When the wolf glows brightest, everything in the vault below will be yours.
In those strays, and then he just left.
Let's go, have
Make sure those strays could go. I think it's high time you all left. Our sacred grove has sheltered you enough.
Within the inner sanctum, of course. It is not for us to fight your battles. I assure you, the feeling is mutual.
Can I kill this guy?
Have to tidy this place.
Oh, hello.
Master Halsin's past his prime.
Blessed day. I was worried I'd never see Master Halsin again. You kept your word. Thank you. Ha! Look, I'm sorry. I didn't know what to do when you told me about that tadpole. I don't know if I can ever restore Sylvanas' peace to this place, but I'll have the chance. Thanks to you.
No problem. Right, where's your stash? It's in here. Give me my cash! Alright, what's down here then? Hidden vault. Everything down here. Oh, yeah.
Beautiful.
What sorrow? Ew. What is it? Spear. What's this? A glaive. Who the hell is proficient in glaives? Down.
I wonder what the next move is.
Glaives. And there's a knot.
Keep your distance, darling.
Elves. Elves only. Spear, sickle, shock, swim, anything, gloves, glaives, gloves.
All your taste.
Daggers like crossbows, quarterstaffs, and spears. And I'm. Oh, it's a martial art weapon, isn't it? Look at the wrong thing. Martial arts. Hangers, rapiers, short swords.
Hello.
I wish I were a clown.
What's next, I wonder?
Ah, she can use glaive. Welcome.
No one stopped me yet.
So much squeaking.
Open up.
I could hear a squeaking. Is there a squirrel in here? Rude no. Never mind, okay, once said how even if I asked the landlord's world in the wrong deal. I can't have to come house. Okay. Right, so you.
What's next?
What's next is you get to wear this. Holy crap, bags McGoogle chunk. That is a big ass weapon. Big butt weapon. Alright, where's the scroll? I hear it. Don't make me kick you. There it goes. But how do I get out of this crap hole?
Got to keep moving.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Get
Here
up.
goes nothing.
Okay. Oh.
Have to keep going.
There's a parasite nearby. You should take a closer look.
Call of the week. When you bring a creature down to fewer hit points than your number of evolved powers. So 3. So at the minute that's a complete pointless one. But maybe we'll keep hold of it for later on. When you're an enemy within 9 minutes cast a spell, you can use your reaction to inflict damage to the caster per spell level. Shower! Oh, my brain's going all tentacly. Ugh.
Like that'll fit in my pack.
Hey, the bird's alright. Look. What up, bird?
It might have been better if he stayed away.
Don't say that.
Come now. He took in those strays and then he just left.
We went to make sure those strays could go.
Nice. Right, we have here. We got no more quests in it. I want to talk to... what's his face.
I wasn't sure about you at first. Thought you might be trouble. I was very wrong.
I know. You are very wrong.
free of the goblins, but the grove is changed, wounded. The days ahead won't be easy. I'm glad we have Halsin to guide us.
So am I, lady. So am I. I want to give him his pipe back.
With the leadership dead, no attack will be mounted on the grove. I am in your debt, my friend.
Right, I'm gonna... Where's this guy?
I hear the goblin leaders met their ends. Unfortunate for them, but very fortunate for the grove.
Okay. Does this lead to... If I go up here... Yes, it does. We all on?
We'll be stronger.
Oh, what's in here? What's down there? Is that the way out? Anybody up here? Zevlor. Oh, let's go talk to this guy now. This is the guy I wanted to talk to.
We're ready to head to your camp. Are you? Excellent. Lead the way.
Oh. Party time.
I'm fine. Loosen up, Icaron. No, and Albert.
You know, I never pictured myself as a hero. Never thought I'd be the one they'd toast for saving so many lives. And now that I'm here... I hate it. This is awful. We killed some goblins to save some tieflings. The tally of lives didn't change much. But what do I get for all my hard work? A pat on the head and vinegar for wine.
Which do you want? I'm having fun.
By all means, go and enjoy yourself. I'll be here, waiting for the sunrise.
Hope you're enjoying the night, hero. I certainly am. Cheers to many more like this.
You have no idea how good it feels to see these people smiling. The singing we could probably do without, but even so, thank you.
No problem.
Go on now. Don't waste a night like this talking to me. We'll discuss your problem tomorrow. In truth, I rarely imbibe. The stuff goes right to my head. Before you know it, I'd be breaking into song or declaring love to the first person I laid eyes on. Then you have never heard me singing, which makes you very fortunate. I'm sure there are. You strike me as extremely resourceful. But there are many grateful people here who want to spend time with you. I must not keep you all to myself, as enjoyable as that may be. Go on, enjoy yourself. Seek out some wine before it runs dry.
You need a wash.
A lot of thirsty people around here.
This.
Hearts a quiver. Raised our bows.
None of that poetic stuff. Something like,
Sherry! That's infernal for cheers. Or possibly turnip.
I need to dance!
No. No, I need to lie down.
She's great. Where's the singing lady? Ah, there she is.
Patience. Have you no respect for showmanship?
Having performance issues, Roland?
Hush you, and behold! Adoring applause? You're too kind.
Remember when he could barely cast that?
They grow up so fast.
Never have I met such troglodytes. Now, pass the wine.
So we don't know. Why are you hanging out with us?
Think of it. No more caves, no more tents, no more running away. We'll be in a city with roads and markets and homes.
This might be the wine talking, but I'm feeling inspired. Thinking of writing my next song about you. But I need an angle. Any ideas?
Have you seen this body? It'll be a crime not to sing about it.
One raunchy ballad coming up.
Thank you. That's what we need. Oh, what's this way? Shadow Hat, what you got to say?
Everyone seems to be in high spirits. Strange. You know who I never thought I'd find myself caring for?
Refugees.
Exactly right. Never gave them much thought. Certainly not that bunch in the grove. Yet we came through for them. We saved their lives. Odd. That's more easily said by some than others. But nobody's here to debate right from wrong. Share a bottle with me?
Sure.
We should wait a little while. Until the others have drifted off. Best not keep me waiting. I'd prefer not to entertain myself.
Are we going to be doing it with everybody in the camp?
Look at them all. Guzzling poison like we've the right to be happy.
We survived. It's always worth celebrating.
Perhaps it'll make the evening more tolerable.
Alright, we've seen this thing. Where's my ball? Where's the ball? Oh, this. Go Scratch. You. Right, who haven't I spoken to? Where's Will? Speak to Gale, and then Will, and then done, right?
Beautiful night, don't you think? Nothing like a brush with destruction to make one appreciate the majesty of the celestial canvas. It's a view I would once have shared with my companion. Though definitely unaccompanied by such revelry. She preferred it when we were alone. Curled up before a crackling hearth with some ancient, esoteric tome between us. Ink
glinting in the firelight. Oh, not everyone is comfortable being alone with their thoughts. Though I never felt alone with a book in my hand, or with her for company. I speak of Tara, my Tressim, assistant, my constant companion through all the ills and tribulations my hubris has thrust upon me. She'd be most impressed by our efforts saving these tieflings. Proud, even. And I've given her little to be proud of recently, after I was afflicted with my condition. And locked myself in my tower for an entire year. I was inconsolable, wallowing in my self-inflicted tragedy. I'd given up on myself. But Tara never did. It was her encouragement, her research that led me to my treatment. Once we knew that magically infused items were the key, she went out to find them for me. She saved my life. After so long being cared for by someone else, it feels good to have repaid the favor. Not directly to Tara, but to these poor tieflings. I'm sure she would approve. Smart does her a disservice. She's a fine wizard in her own right, though somewhat held back by her lack of opposable thumbs. You remind me of her somewhat. There's a steeliness in you, an unwavering tenacity, even in the face of, to be frank, quite dire odds. Wish she were here for me to make a formal introduction. But I would never ask her to undertake such a journey. She's safer at home. Besides, she was always telling me I needed to spread my wings, so to speak. Find mortal friends instead of hanging onto Mistra's coattails. So that's what I'm doing. I hope.
Nymph? What?
Sadly not. If I'm being entirely honest, my social circle is rather small. More of a dot. Or a pinhead. I've got acquaintances, certainly. Plenty of colleagues. Friends? Those are precious indeed. I hope, though we've only known each other for a short time, I might be able to count you among that number. Were I to recite that list, I fear we'd be here at dusk tomorrow. Many things, I assure you. But a conversation better saved for another time.
Right.
With my condition as volatile as it is, I fear any undue excitement may tip it over the edge, so to speak. Go! Indulge in the frivolities. They're good for the heart. And mine will be all the lighter to see you enjoying yourself.
Okay. Where's Will? Where is Will? Is Will dead?
Let's look for our own place.
Roland can finally have his own sculpture.
Oh, there's Will. No?
You came through for us. That's a change from most adults I know. And that sounds like the wine drowning your wits. Go on, enjoy yourself. I've squirreled away a few extra bottles. When the barrel's tapped out, I'll be there to save the night. For a price, of course.
Okay,
Go on, do your rounds. But if they hand you something purple, don't drink it. I think they got into Ethel's potions.
well, I don't know where Will is, so.
Buzz of celebration quiets to a soothing hum as you approach your bunk.
Though you seek repose, you needn't spend the night alone.
There for you in the dark. Who will you seek?
Oh, what do we do?
Your heart skips a beat. What treasures might this night bestow?
Might have to pause the YouTube in a minute.
You made it. Come here. Sit with me. Lots of people make promises. Few keep them. Well, to begin, I think a toast is in order. Any suggestions?
To survival.
Very practical. We could have toasted to that every night so far. Here's to many more. Survival.
Nice.
Now tell me something about yourself. And no tadpoles, dragons, marauding goblins, or anything like that. Something about you. You must have an extraordinary affinity for the darkness. I'm jealous. Don't stop now. Not just as things are getting interesting.
Nailed it. My shoes suck.
Don't laugh, but I'm not quite sure I have anything to share. When you worship Shard, secrecy is everything. We'll sacrifice our own memories when ordered to. A lot of the little things, they're lost to me right now.
Do you think your memories will ever come back?
Perhaps. But please, enough about me. Sharing's bad for my complexion. There's still plenty of wine, and the whole night is ahead of us.
Hey, don't fall off that ledge.
Nearly light. The others will be awake soon. Another moment won't kill them, I suppose. Well, it might, but let's take that risk. Thank you for last night. It was just what I needed.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. I suppose we'll have to. We should head back.
Screw her! Kick her off the ledge! We've heard strange things about this game. Right, we're done.
I trust you enjoyed your evening?
Yep.
After all your efforts, it was well deserved. It may be some time before you're afforded another such night. There is much to be done, and I promised I would help you however I could. I'm certain a cure for you can be found at Moonrise Towers, but it's complicated. The journey specifically, it's extremely perilous, though it seems you're well accustomed to navigating danger.
Is there a bit my keys?
Wait. There's more you need to know.
Okay.
To get to the towers, you'll need to pass through a terrible place. A cursed place. This curse shrouds everything in shadow. You will not find life, light, or anything natural there. Any who linger are twisted by the curse. They become shadow beings, tormented, dangerous souls.
I was like, I have no choice, I need to find a way through. What do you suggest?
You could go overland, along the Risen Road or through the mountains. Easier at first, but you'll run into the shadow curse eventually. You could also go under. There is a tunnel somewhere in the ruined Temple of Selûne. It leads to Moonrise Towers through the Underdark. Long ago, a man called Ketheric Thorm built a secret stronghold deep down there, before rallying a whole army of Dark Justiciars, Shah worshippers.
Dark Justiciars. I must see for myself.
Aradin and his lot were looking for a way down there. They were promised riches if they retrieved a relic called the Night Song. But I think there's more. From this stronghold, Ketheric's forces could access both the Temple of Selûne and Moonrise Towers. But he was defeated before he could launch an attack. If you can find this place, I'll wager it will reveal a more direct path to Moonrise Towers. And maybe even bypass the worst of the Shadow Curse. Anything is preferable to risking the Shadow Curse. I would like to join your camp, if you'll allow me. I can offer my skills, my counsel. I've long sought to return to Moonrise Towers. It seems our fates have aligned. May Sylvanas guide us.
Is he a thingy now then? Is he a companion? Because I do really want to get rid of Asturian.
Oakfather's blessings to you.
Seven.
Wonderfully. If I'm honest, the grove was too comfortable for my tastes. I felt removed from nature. I'll miss my books, but I can find all the wisdom they contain out here, firsthand. I'm sure something will come to me, given time. I studied one up close. Closer than most would care to be to those things. A drow attacked me and I defended myself. Afterwards, I was able to examine the tadpole that emerged. Hideous, but fascinating. Like nothing else in nature, I'm glad to say. Hopefully, I've chosen a successor as first druid, Francesca of the High Forest. I sent a bird to summon her. Precisely. Who indeed? You do not know, and neither do any of the others. The Grove needs to move beyond the mistakes of the past. What it needs is an unknown quantity. An outsider who can enforce the Oakfather's teachings without bias. This is why I chose Francesca. She will restore simplicity and purity to the Grove in my absence. Resentment will spring up like mushrooms no matter what I do. You cannot please everyone, and you'd be a fool to try. Precious little. But I'm quite certain it can still be found.
So if I get rid of...
Careful, I bite.
Let's move.
Let's move.
Let's be on my way.
Well, hello. What can I do for you?
Crap.
Oh, darling, I'm hurt. I thought we had something special. I guess I'll spend my evenings lounging here while you do all the hard work. It sounds awful.
So can I take this game with me?
You wish to speak? It's had the whole region around Moonrise Towers in a chokehold of darkness and despair for years now. Those who remained are shadow-cursed. If you don't die at their hands, then you become one of them. We have to get to Moonrise, but the less time we spend in its blighted surrounds, the better. Those illithid creatures threaten the natural order. It's my duty to do what I can to stop them. There's also the Shadow Curse. It's an affront and must be cleansed. I helped overthrow Ketheric Thormund as Dark Justiciars years ago, but I failed to prevent him from unleashing darkness across the region before he was defeated. If I can join you and get close to Moonrise, perhaps I can lift this curse, just as you find a cure for your infection. With such stimulating company? Never better.
So this isn't somebody you can take with you then?
Precisely. Then perhaps I could have done something about both the Shadow Curse and Ceremorphosis aberrations. But in my eagerness, I put far too much faith in the abilities of Aradin and his band. We didn't even get close. Well, there's hardly anyone left to share the responsibility with.
Let's exhaust all the options.
You who witnessed the fall of Moonrise still draw breath. What Ketheric Thorm unleashed is not something that nature can undo by itself.
I have dismissed someone.
I must do what I can. I studied the Shadow Curse for years, but to truly understand it and stop it, I must reach its source. There are, in other circumstances, I would have done the same. A bad impression. Impossible. Perhaps. But we'll need to get closer before I can put my theory into practice. Put it from your mind for now. Once we near the curse, then there will be more to be said. Miss it? Oh dear, no. It's a terrible burden. Takes you away from nature and forces you to deal with others' problems and personalities. Be wary of anyone who actually wants such a role, I say. Likely they don't understand it, or they have ill intent. I'm just glad to be out here amidst the Oak Father's creations. Precious little. But I'm quite certain it can still be found.
So, I've only got 3, look. Well, if I can't to that guy, I'll take Will. Where's Will? What the fuck is Will? Can I take Withers? There's Will.
Gone gods. Watching you consume that tadpole was more disgusting than the tadpole itself. Though, I suppose that's not what you wanted to talk about. He brings to mind a story. The Devil with the Silver Tongue. An old fairy tale my father read to me. The kind with a hero, a villain, and a moral. A farmer made a deal with the devil, so the story goes. In exchange for the farmer's dearest fruit, the devil granted him a bottomless coin purse. The farmer's dearest fruit, naturally, was no apple nor peach, but his beloved daughter. We can learn a lot from fairy tales, don't you think?
We can learn first. What do you think? With the right teacher, yes.
Refuse him, no matter how tempting the offer, no matter how delicious the feast he lays out for you. The cost will be too great. That's because you still have hope. But when he becomes your last hope, remember this. He'll require of you only what you're least ready to part with, and then require more still. You might think you'd give up anything for a cure, but the devil won't take just anything. He'll take everything. I think that unknowable powers come with unknowable consequences.
We're doing a camp catch-up.
Curious. But once you've taken a lithid by the talon, there's no telling how deep into the abyss it might drag you.
Boom.
I'm more than a bit wary, I admit. Still, I am the frontier's avowed protector. New dangers require new skills to vanquish them. If the tadpole must be my curse, then let the powers it grants me be the Sword Coast's blessing. I will consume what I must to make it so.
Right, let's guess one more turn. Halson's got one more chance. He's fucked off. Where's there? He's hidden. I'm back.
You wish to speak?
Right, so he doesn't want to come with me. So I'm gonna take Will for a change. Then
The Blade of Frontiers at your calling. That's the spirit.
alright.
Sharp as ever.
What are you? It's a warlock, like me. Alright. Okay. That might be a bad idea then. 2 warlocks. 2 warlocks is good in Warcraft. Good. So if it's a warlock, maybe I'll just change who I am. Oh, what we got? True Strike. I'm gonna go with Bone Chill. So if it's a warlock, 2 warlocks. What are we thinking?
Let's get going.
Let's get going.
The pride of the gate.
Let's see. Oh, you can use a glaive. Why can't I?
The pride of the gate.
That's some bullschlacken.
Can't give up now.
Okay, what's this? What's this backpack? Why do I have 2 camp sacks? It's 3 camp sacks. Is that a death thing? Alrighty, Roo. Pouch.
Should mind my step.
Sleep camp. You want?
All's well, I hope. No. I just wanted to see how you felt after the night we spent together. When we talked, I thought you were going to kiss me. I was almost sure of it. I hope so too. Though I'm not sure what kind of courtship will be afforded, given all that we're facing. But if you want to see where this goes, I do as well. Wouldn't you be in my place? If there's even the slightest chance that Shah worshippers remain within our reach, we should try and find them. Even if they're all long gone, and that seems quite likely from what we know, who knows what they may have left behind for us to use? My people are nothing if not resourceful. As long as I've prayed to Lady Shah, I've wished to serve her as a dark justiciar. There is scarcely a greater way to fully dedicate yourself to Lady Shah, save perhaps if you become the head of her church. To become a dark justiciar is to become the Night Singer's sword arm, her implement with which she will cast down the unbelievers and win the final battle to restore her perfect, endless darkness. It's all I ever wanted. I prayed it was my calling. But Mother forbid me from seeking to prove myself worthy of the rank. She said I was not ready.
Oh no.
Not my mother, I should add. The Mother Superior, head of Lady Shah's enclave in Baldur's Gate. Sometimes I wonder if she would ever deem me ready. I owe her everything, and I only wish to serve, yet she can prove inscrutable.
Gotcha.
I don't know. Perhaps if I succeed in my mission and reach Baldur's Gate. Hope has little place amongst Lady Shah's children. It's an illusion, a distraction. But for this, I hope my time will yet come.
I like my armor, it's quite cool. Okay, we're done. Right, what we got to do? We have got some stuff to do. But what time is it now? 4 o'clock.